Alrighty everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming and I hope you guys are excited as I am always. The date today is February 13th, 2026 and I feel pretty okay. I'm trying to update my Twitch title and it does not seem to be letting me do that, so let me just screw around with that for a sec. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Okay. So yeah, today is whatever day I just said, the day before Valentine's Day actually, and I think part of the love is in the air because Sarah and I are planning on getting a new little kitty cat, whoa, added to our family here, and so that's gonna be really cute. And yeah, so we're gonna maybe go see the cat today, maybe not. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a little like right now. As for the game right now, I'm feeling a little slow, a little kind of a little lethargic. I kind of made the mistake of mentally draining myself with San Andreas stuff this morning. I wasn't even like practicing. I was just messing with settings and things that I could not get working. So that kind of mentally drained me a little bit. So made a nice big breakfast, went for a really big walk, and yeah, now I'm here, and I'm probably going to just get into a no reset pretty soon here. Probably not going to stress too much practice here, so I think let's just do it, guys. Let's just send it. Let's just do a run and see what happens. But yeah, since we may or may not end up going and getting that cat today, GTA will be kind of like a maybe, depending on that. So if we do end up doing that today, Sarah will let me know in the chat. If we don't, then we won't, and I'll do some San Andreas post Spyro. By the way, I've decided that whenever I do song request, whether it's San Andreas or whatever, RuneScape, after my Spyro grind, I'm just gonna go offline on YouTube. I end up having to cut out that entire part of the VOD anyways, and yesterday I actually had my stream ended by YouTube while I was still live, so you know, just in the spirit of not fucking over my YouTube channel, I'm probably going to, whenever I do song requests, I'll just not stay live on YouTube. But I'll stay live on Twitch. It'll be like a Twitch-only comfy zone, so. Like I said, may or may not do that today. Just gonna do a run or two and see what happens. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. First run of the day, barely any warm-up. A little mentally drained, a little lethargic, a little tired, but we're gonna give it our best shot here, and yeah. Oh no, that was bad. I don't know, guys. Today might not be a good day to play Spyro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Also, while I'm waiting for Nestor to talk, I have a fun announcement for you guys. We're gonna be doing a race with me, Jordy, and Saboom tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. 1 p.m. EST. Convert it in Google to your time. But yeah, that's gonna be that's like around the normal time I stream. I'm a little late today, but it'll be around my normal stream time. I guess earlier than I've been streaming lately, but yeah, all good. So yeah, big race amongst the top 3 currently active players in this category tomorrow. And there's Saboom as well right there in the chat. What up, dude? So yeah, big race tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oop. Yes, race hype indeed.
Rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
It's funny, I feel lethargic like I've smoked a bunch of weed today, but I haven't. I'm just fucking lethargic. Jimmy, thank you for the 1 year, though. Waking me up with that. Love you, man. Dude, what the fuck? I feel like I can't even, like, press the buttons, like, accurately. Not good. Hopefully I wake up as I play here a little bit. You're upset you're gonna miss it. Well, that's a great chance for me to tell you, Megan, and everyone else that's gonna miss the race tomorrow, that I'll be going ahead to post it as a standalone video so you can check it out later.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's
Did you guys see there's an ever-growing bounty on the 6,700 for beating Sweegee's 5 world records? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, actually. Yeah, that he started that bounty himself, actually, which I thought was really admirable. That's pretty cool. I'm sure someone will claim one of them. What's up, Richie?
Okay,
How you doing?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
But yeah, not too chatty today. Like I said, guys, a bit tired, so I'm just gonna settle into this run whenever Nestor decides to work with us. Which may be never at this rate. What's up, No Dream? How you doing? Hey, thanks Skywalker for the parasocial message. Hope you're doing well today.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been
Go Nestor. Yeah, doggy hours. This should work. What's up, Cecil and Dragon's Rule? Thank you for the good luck. Run number 1, minimal warm-up, maximum lethargy. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I mean, dude, it's pretty cool. Let's try that again. That is pretty cool. Typical. Typical bridge strat experience.
okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yo, Thorntrap, thank you for the good luck. Yo, Matt Gear, kicking back, playing some Red Dead 2. Nice. Hope I'm well and good luck with the runs. Thank you, dude. And have fun with the Red Dead, man. Yeah, happy Friday.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, no, I can't. You guys have to know that I can't tell if you're being sarcastic in my chat. Like, that was not. If you thought that was obvious, that wasn't obvious. Like, just so you're aware. Call me gullible, whatever, but like, this might blow your mind to hear, but I cannot hear the inflection of your tone through text. Thank you for the good luck, Karami. I'm gonna be eating some scrumptious I can't even read. Scrumptious grumpy grapes while I watch, dude. Enjoy, Karami. Enjoy. Leftover tinga, chicken tinga. That's like a pulled chicken, like marinated chicken thing, right? Enjoy.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a Dragon's Age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? What about this Ganasty Ganor?
What's up, Sunil? Welcome, welcome. Cute Valentine's plans? Well, yeah, I mean, tonight, I mean, it's not Valentine's Day yet, but tonight, Sarah and I, either tonight or tomorrow, whenever we get an appointment, we're gonna head over to the local cat cafe that she volunteers at to get a new cat. We're getting a new cat, everybody. Hype. Can you tell I'm hyped? I'm really tired. But yeah, we're getting a new cat, I think. And so that's like, I guess you could say it's a Valentine's Day gift of sorts. I'm also going to be cooking steak for Sarah. I also spent some money at the grocery store yesterday getting her some flowers and stuff, so. And a bottle of wine, so we're going to have a nice Valentine's dinner at home tomorrow and enjoy time with our new cat.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Oh yeah, you guys will surely meet it, for sure. It should work. It's kind of sketch. It might be late. Okay, we got it. Yo, Jordy, thank you for the good lucks. Jordy and Saboom in the chat. We are going to be racing tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. A little under 20 hours from now. So stay tuned. Yo, Flexagon, thank you for the prime. Welcome. Yeah, hopefully you power up and get like a crazy PB tomorrow. While Saboom and I phone it in and get like a 130 or something. I'm rooting for Jordy on this one. Oh, congrats, Game Dragon. What's up, Match Cell? Thanks for the good luck. And what up, NG? What up? What's up, Architecture? Thank you for the good luck. Man. Beautiful movement. Here we go. Here we fucking go, everybody. How did San Andreas go yesterday? It was a lot of fun learning San Fierro. At least the first couple missions of it. Go down here. Still too late. That's how bad this level is going so far. What's up, Adept? So yeah, I think today, I'm hoping to just finish one run and call it. If I can do that in under 2 hours, then I'm just gonna call it. Again, Sarah's trying to make an appointment at the cat cafe today, so fuck. So yeah, kind of depending on what happens with that, I'll either just go offline after this run or do some more San Andreas learning. But yeah, I'm just not really in a big Spyro mood today. I've used up all my mental energy today on trying to get a fucking frame limiter to work in San Andreas this morning. I also went on like a really long walk this morning after that because I was so like frustrated by it. Like I made breakfast, I went on this super long walk, and now I just feel like, I don't know, I feel kind of spent already, you know, after all that. Of course, all just excuses, you know. Yeah, I'm learning the easy speedrun of that game. No major glitches. It's gonna be a long process of sucking and whatnot, but we'll see if I can see it through, you know. This is definitely a game I've picked up, like, you know, more than once and then kind of put down for a while and then picked back. So now I'm kind of like in a picking it back up mode right now. No major bitches. Bro, Laura sent me this skate clip yesterday, and I was like, dude, like, this clip is tight because blah, 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 blah. And she was like, she's like, you think I understand what you're saying? I'm like, bitch, you sent me the clip. I didn't say that to her, but that's what I was thinking. I said, okay, this is what I said. I said fakey, and this is kind of a crazy thing about skating is that, you know, like, depending on which way you're facing, you know, it's a completely different vibe whenever you do the same trick just mirrored the other way. So this is really obvious with nollie backside 180s versus fakey frontside 180s, which are the same rotation just mirrored, you know, standing one way or the other. So I was trying to kind of riff with Laura about that because she sent me this crazy, she sent me a cool like nollie backside, you know, trick by Kevin Romar. Shout out Kevin Romar. And yeah, I was like, yeah, it's crazy because it's like if you do that same trick fakey, it's which is just the same trick, just like standing the opposite direction, it looks 10 times shittier. And it's just crazy how our brains are like wired like that like we can't do like mirror motions like perfectly the same way. Like nollie backside is always going to be swaggier than fakey frontside. And it's like there's something deep in our like psychology about that, both as viewers and as skaters or whatever. Viewers and users of the board. Are walks refreshing or exhausting? Well, I would not say my walk was exhausting today, but it was a bit of a longer one because I needed to clear my head after a lot of frustration with messing with GTA settings. So yeah, I mean, it was a nice walk. I'm glad I went on it. It wasn't the walk that exhausted me. It was more like the racking my head on stupid shit and not getting anywhere. Instead of like, you know, focusing on preparing for today's stream, you know, being in a good mental state for it. So I've exhausted my mental energy for today, for sure. So therefore, I'm not going to grind out like a million runs of this game today. I am going to just do, if I can hopefully no reset this run, that'll be it for me today. And I am not expecting it to be particularly good. So yeah, that's the plan. Where do I walk at? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, where I live is like a suburb of the East Coast, so there's not like a ton of sidewalks. So yeah, just imagine like office buildings, suburban lawns and houses, you know, split up by trees and different foliage with different roads kind of twisting around them and stuff. I wouldn't exactly call it rural, but I would call it like suburban with nature, you know. And not exactly super pedestrian friendly as well, so it's kind of fun. I'll be doing a lot of like, I guess you could say off-roading. Whoops, that's not gonna work. Oh my god, can I just fucking have it, dude? Jesus Christ. No. Not good. Oh shit, bro. Disgusting. So yeah, I walked around some like a big office building area, and then I walked around a hospital which is nearby me, and then I walked around my apartment complex. It's about 7,000 steps. Nothing too insane, but definitely hefty. Oops. Alright, losing about 10 seconds here. Do not hit the reset button. I almost did. Just instinctively, I don't know why. That's how you know I'm like really brain dead, is I'll just hit the reset button for like literally no reason. I'm not even trying to reset. I'm gonna go for this boost, why not? Okay. I'm not surprised by that outcome. This is probably gonna be like an 11:25 or something terrible. You and your girl walk in the morning every day and give food to a stray cat that's always away. That's really sweet, Len. That's really sweet. The answer just deletes itself. I'm sorry to hear the chat is fucking with you guys. Is it like, just to clarify, is it like okay like in the actual vanilla Twitch chat, but then it doesn't show on my on-screen chat? Is that what you guys mean, or both, or? I don't know. I don't really have the brain power to troubleshoot it. I'm just kind of curious. Uh-oh. It's difficult to skate because cobblestone, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, luckily it's not nice that most of the snow has melted here lately. Now I can skate again. I'm doing a lot more walking than skating. When it had snowed a lot here, like the plows that like clear snow off the roads, like basically completely covered whatever little sidewalks there were on the way to the grocery store. So like an already kind of treacherous like on and off the sidewalk walk became like truly like one of the most difficult like journeys I could take, just to walk like a mile and a half to the grocery store. So yeah. It was pretty fun. I embraced it fully because I just loved the snow that much. I was like willing to slip all around this fucked up like plowed snow and walk on the street when there weren't cars coming and stuff. But man, like, it is nice. After all that, it's nice to see the snow thawing a bit. I can actually walk on the sidewalk. Again, what little sidewalk there is, I can use it, which is nice. Yo, Michael, thanks for the good luck. Nice spinners, luminescence, and thank you for the good luck. Also, what up, Beard? I don't think I said hi to you, Beard. Welcome. We are putting down a subpar run. You know, really what I'm doing here is I'm playing mind games with Saboom and Jordy, who were watching earlier. I'm trying to get them to think that, like, I'm gonna phone it in for this race like I am on this run. And then I'm just gonna, like, be super well rested and, like, lock in tomorrow and just go crazy. But don't tell them I said that. Come on. Where's the turnaround? Oh. Yeah, here we go. What I meant. Mac computers added a baked-in feature that allows background noise, so it's perpetually raining? Huh. Yeah, I noticed today when I was fucking around with my laptop playing GTA that I was like, if I have my laptop audio at like 0, then it makes this weird like ambient like buzzing noise. And if I have it at like 1, then it's actually quiet. It's like, what the fuck? Does anyone else's like speakers do that? What's up, Abrupt? Good evening to you as well. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Oh, okay, we're good. Thought I charged glide a little too early there. Ugh. Come on, dude. Rest in peace, time save here. Terrible. Oh my god. Ugh. It's just such uninspired gameplay, you know? But I will try to keep my bitching to a minimum here. Dude, hello? Oh my god, just turn it. I was like a frame too far. I was like a pixel too far away there, I think. Yeah, like a Saboon pace. This could still 121. I mean, who knows? I'm not giving up yet. Even though I really should give up and just call it for today. I am not. One of these days I'll start charge jumping off that tower again. What's up, Iris? Welcome, welcome. No, dude. How do you recover this even? I don't even know, dude. Oh my gosh. Should I reset it? I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like if I reset, I'm just gonna be sad. I have to make this work. Epic. What are we, like plus 40 now or something? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tough it out. It's the only way. On a day like today, the only way is to tough it out. Resetting is a fool's chore on a day like today for me. Fool's errand. Yeah, race mentality. Yeah, I mean, like, this could happen on the race tomorrow, you know, I gotta be ready for that. That's one way to look at it for sure. One of us is gonna fail the first try. I mean, I'm expecting all of us to miss Nestor. If any one of us hits Nestor first try on the race, that'd be pretty fucking epic. Thank you for the good luck, Abrupt. Back. A little too far forward. There we go. Just can't get the exact right spot there. What are my thoughts on Epstein? Negative. I have negative thoughts about Jeffrey Epstein. Does that help? No, let me be a good streamer and tell you how to feel about obvious things. You should not like pedophiles. Let me be the first to say, in case, you know, let me say what everyone else was scared to say. Jeffrey Epstein is bad. I'm glad I could be a martyr of great thought for you guys. I'm glad I could help you guys think. Great talk, guys. Shocking revelation. Spat everywhere. Dude, thoughts on powdered donuts? I actually quite like, we were talking about donuts yesterday. I quite like jelly-filled donuts, but I can only, it's like one of those things I can only have one before I just feel terrible. The 7-Eleven app is actually, I would say, pretty useful. As far as like fast food convenience apps go, I would say the point system on the 7-Eleven app is pretty Same thing with the McDonald's app. Not every fast food app is true for this, but with the 7-Eleven app and the McDonald's app, they're definitely worth using, in my experience. I'm usually too lazy to pull out, cause by the time I'm in a 7-Eleven, I think to pull out the app or whatever, it's I gotta update it, and then it's dude, let me just get my fucking beer and whatever and get the fuck out of here, you know. So usually I don't end up using it. Chili's appetizers, they're pretty good. I mean, good value in today's casual, fast dining market. Though, of course, the best bet is to just cook at home. If we're talking value. It's the drinks they get you on. So if you have the self discipline to go to Chili's and just order the triple dipper or whatever and get out of there, or and a Coke and that's it. But it's you know, if I end up going to Chili's with Sarah, it's we're ordering two you know, cocktails and then maybe another entree on top of this. So it's we're gonna end up spending close to $100 after tip, even with all the good, or let's just say $60, you know, on a good day. So it's kind of you know, you get this illusion of good value, you know, and at the end of the day, you're just fucking spending an arm and a leg to actually get the experience you want, you know. That's just how dining out is. At least when you drink alcohol, that's how that's how dining out is. So it's usually I'll pick one of the two. If I'm really trying to be value minded, I'll pick one of the two. And this is, call me an alcoholic for this, but sometimes I'll just if I'm gonna go out to a restaurant or a bar or something, I'll just opt to eat something at home before going out. Who here does that? So that way it's okay, I'm just gonna get drinks, you know? But once you get food and drinks, it's kind of game over for your wallet. Oh, I love dive bars. Yeah, there's one, a couple miles down the street from me, which again, I have to walk on the fucking shoulder of a highway to get to. Fucking East Coast vibes. Yeah, it's the only place that's open till 2 a.m. in this general vicinity. And man, you get the most crash out of crash outs there. It's fucking epic, man. The owner of the place just sits at the bar with everyone and just drinks watered down vodka sodas and doesn't say a word. They got the fucking gambling machines there. The whole place smells like cigarettes. It's right next to a tobacco store. Yeah, that's real degen hours. The fucking dive bar. That's the type of place you go, you just fucking buy like... You buy like fucking like 5 cheap beer. You buy like a cheap beer, and then another one, then another one. And then it's like, alright, let me get a shot of tequila, and then it's like, alright, let me go smoke a cigarette. You know, it's like one of those types of places. Just like endless, just degeneracy. Right next to a dispensary. You know what's funny with me and like when it comes to drinking and weed is if I smoke weed, like, and I've already had like a couple drinks in a given night, like that'll be usually the thing that stops me from drinking more, because like I'll become like really like self-aware of like how I'm poisoning myself. Does that happen to any of you guys here? Like smoking weed makes you drink less? I've never had a colonoscopy. Probably should get one at some point, right? Drink that gallon of mysterious fluid, like for 24 hours to flush out your system. God, that sounds so ass, literally. Call me Romeo and Juliet, yeah. No, I'm with you, man, I'm with you. Oh my god, I had a fucking tall can of double IPA last night with one of those big ass Jimmy John's pickles. Man, that shit went hard. And this was after having like a tall can of Mick Ultra on stream. I got all the shit to make like super giant fucking like submarine sandwiches at home, so I'm gonna make like a fucking crazy ass like turkey bacon ranch sub tonight for me and Sarah. Just share. Just cut that shit up. Yeah, I know, those Jimmy John's pickles are big, man. They're not even like crunchy all the way through. They're like crunchy on the outside and then like soft on the inside, which is like normally pretty shitty for a pickle, but like I don't know if like the brine or whatever they use tastes so good, like I don't even care. It's like that with whenever you go to an amusement park and buy like a giant pickle, like Disneyland or whatever. It's like they're never like actually like crunchy all, like when a pickle reaches a certain size, it's never crunchy all the way through, you know? It's like at best you're like nibbling around the outer part of it for the crunch, and then you'll like just take a degen like slurp out of the middle. A Disneyland turkey leg. Dude, you know, I saw like those giant turkey legs at Walmart the other day. I was like, damn, I could just buy an amusement park turkey leg for like, it was like 17 bucks or something. It was like so expensive. I was like, this costs as much as the fucking, maybe less than the actual like Renaissance fair or whatever. You know what's a strat is buying a ground turkey and just fucking putting that with whatever else, you know? I fucking love cooking up ground turkey. Dude, can I like make this, can this time loss be any worse? He like perfectly levitated me to lose as much time as possible. Cool. I was gonna save like 10 seconds on this split, not anymore. Every chance I get to save time is that the game just denies me. Thank you for the good luck, Michael Miller. Making you hungry? Yeah. I think part of the reason I'm so lethargic today is like I had my normal breakfast, which is like an egg and some veggies and toast. And then I was so like tired and like pissed off and like I had like put off breakfast to like try to get the San Andreas thing working, which I'm not gonna explain right now because it's just stupid. But By the time I was like done doing that, it was like noon 30 or whatever, and I was like so hungry. I was like, fuck, dude. I just made my entire breakfast like again, you know. I had like my normal breakfast times 2, so that probably is factoring into why I'm feeling generally a little more lethargic right now. Come on. We'd have to do the Geordie strat there. You saw a wild turkey, oh my god. Like the bottle? You saw a live bottle of alcohol? No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit, that's really bad actually, missing that guy. I'm gonna have to like do some bullshit to recover this. How many eggs in the morning? Usually just 1. I'm not like fitness bro maxing it. Like, you know, if you're on like some fitness shit, like you would just eat like however, like several eggs scrambled with some salt and like maybe some fruit, you know, no carbs. I don't do that. I'll have 1 fried egg, piece of toast, avocado, and like 70% of the meal is just like raw vegetables with balsamic vinegar and oil and sriracha. It's a pretty hearty meal, but not very high in protein. It's got a bit of protein, you know. It's got a little bit of everything, you know. Ugh. Dude, please give me this, thank you. Wait, did I remember to kill the... we'll see at the end of this level. I might have forgotten to do the backup. Let me see. I'm not doing Spyro 2 runs right now, sorry. Yeah, we got him. Raw vegetables. I've been buying, right now I'm eating an entire green cabbage, raw onion, raw English cucumber, and arugula, baby arugula mixed. And I'll usually do that on pretty much all of my meals with some kind of acid to cut through it, and a nice good quality olive oil. You like celery? Yeah, celery's good. Yeah, I honestly get too much fiber actually in my diet. I'm pretty sure my body doesn't process all of the... Another thing about consuming a lot of vegetables is if they're all raw, your body doesn't process like raw vegetables as easily as it does cooked vegetables. Like you don't get as many nutrients from them, so... I'm not gonna act like what I do is like the healthiest thing. It's just like, it's just good in the sense that I'm filling up my stomach with something that's like relatively low calorie, as opposed to like just a shit ton of carbs or, you know, whatever. Or seed oils. Or overly processed shit. The stream yesterday got canceled by YouTube because I was doing song requests while I was learning Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And this has never happened before, but YouTube actually took down my stream while I was live. Like, everyone in my chat's like, what happened, you know? And it literally said, like, a message. It was like, due to copyright claims, you know... It's all, like, automatic robot claims and stuff from these musics. But yeah, normally I would just, like, stay live on YouTube and then just cut out that part of the stream after. So that way, you know, people can watch live on YouTube and song requests and stuff. But now I don't think I can do that anymore. And I honestly, like, it was kind of like... It makes sense, too, because, like, I don't want to, like, keep getting all of my videos, like, blocked and then unblocked and stuff. Like, that does not bode well for the future of my YouTube channel, so... So moving forward, post Spyro grind, if I do song request, I'm just gonna go offline on YouTube and just stay on Twitch. Because on Twitch it's not a problem, because you can easily separate the audio channels for the VOD. Which is, for whatever reason, like, I can't get that to work on YouTube. Maybe it does work on YouTube, but just like the setup the plugins I'm using for that they like do not work as intended. So. No, it's all automated. It's not like people are manually reporting my stream or anything. It's literally all automated. Anytime you get a copyright claim for like music on a YouTube video, it's always like a bot that does that. It's very rare that somebody manually does a music claim. And the reason I know it's bots is because whenever you dispute an erroneous one, it takes the full 30 days for someone to review it. Yeah, Malingyarki or whatever the fuck. But yeah, it's all good. I'm not really tripping about it. I mean, it'd be nice if I could like get it working. And I do have to reinstall OBS at some point because of reasons. So I might try like a different YouTube streaming plugin at that point, and maybe it'll work out. But for all intents and purposes, SARM request is going to be Twitch only going forward. But if and when I do actually get around to doing San Andreas speedruns, I'm gonna do it so that like, well, I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to think too far ahead now. But I'll try to make it so I can live stream it. We'll just have to see. I do genuinely love SARM request. It's like one of my favorite ways to listen to music, discover music, interact with the stream while chilling post runs. Like SARM request is like one of my favorite things. So like I'm not about to give up on it or anything. Even though I probably should. I probably should just like just make my own playlist and listen to that instead, you know. But I don't know. I prefer the discovery element of music, getting exposed to different stuff and chatting about it. This is gonna be close. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Nice. No, dude. All that for nothing. Just for that blue gem to fuck me. Or for me to fuck myself, rather. Was I able to learn the entire San Andreas route? No. Let me give you like some perspective here. So I started learning the San Andreas route like a few months ago. And I got through Los Santos and Badlands like very, you know, roughly. Oh, Jesus. And that was a few months back. I have since put the category down and like came back to it now yesterday, starting in San Fierro, and I got 3 missions in. So basically, if I were to put a timeline on it of like when I'll get through all of the learning and practice and like actually start doing runs, it probably won't be for another month of like doing like post Spyro stream like learning. Because San Andreas is a really long game, big run. Luckily I'm doing the easier category to get into that's like doesn't involve like too many glitches or anything, but there's still a lot to learn and a lot to practice. I don't want to just YOLO it. I've already done like a YOLO playthrough of the game, like where I don't really study much, I just go for it. So I really do want to be serious about like methodically going through every mission and like watching a video and copying what the, you know, not necessarily getting it perfect, but just like knowing what the run is supposed to be. And that is going to take me like about a month of post-Spyro practice. It would take me less time if I wasn't also trying to, you know, speedrun Spyro, but obviously this has to come first. You know, my main priority is like, you know, just being good at this game and putting down runs of this and trying to improve the record and just having fun with this. Like, this game is my main priority, so that factors into why it's going to take so long as well. I'm hoping that that I don't like completely like quit on it, you know? So I mean, we'll see. We'll see if I stick with it. If I stick with it and actually like get through the whole whoops. Thought the other plane was coming. If I get through it and like get through the whole route, like, and do like some runs and get like sub 7 hours or something like that, that would be a huge accomplishment for me. And that, like I said, that's gonna take at least a month to like get to that point, if not longer. But just so you guys know, I'm not gonna be doing runs of San Andreas anytime soon. Lai, thank you for the sub and the good luck for 22 months, man. What a legend. Yo, Mags. Yeah, I'm chilling. I mean, this run is ass, but I mean, I'm just playing, like, I'm not really in a headspace to be, like, hardcore resetting for a good run right now. I'm just pretty lethargic. I'm pretty mentally drained today, actually. But with that said, you know, I'm still here. I still showed up, and I'm not gonna be like a little bitch about it. I'm just gaming, and I'm chilling, and, you know, and that's that. So yeah, enjoy the run. Probably best I don't dwell too hard on how I'm doing today, but that is how I'm doing today. Also, after this run, I'm probably gonna go offline, and this hasn't been confirmed yet, but I think Sarah and I are gonna go to the cat cafe that she volunteers at and get a new cat. A new kitten to be Cheddar's little playmate, I guess. Cheddar's sister, whatever. We're gonna name her Cookie. I mean, if all works out, I mean, you know, obviously nothing is set in stone yet. Shit. Does she bond with the kid? Yeah, I think she's hung out with it a little bit, so she wants to go there with me and introduce me to the cat and see what the deal is, and you know me, and I'll just keep it like a buck with you guys. It's getting a new cat was not my idea, but I'm like happy to take care of it and support and love it and all that. You know, like a good domesticated boyfriend would. And you know, it'll be nice for Cheddar to have someone to hang out with, so he doesn't get lonely, especially when we're out and stuff. So it's all good. Should have named her. I mean, we can still name her Bree. She's not white though, like Brie Cheese. She's like multicolored, like a calico. So that's why Cookie is like a more appropriate name. Cookie Dough. Cheddar's full name is Cheddar Jack, and so it's only appropriate that this cat's name is Cookie Dough. Dough. Cookie Dough. But again, none of that is decided yet. Moldy Colby. Our cat right now, Cheddar, is orange. The new one is, I just said, I'm not gonna reiterate. I'm assuming you're like a little lagged in the chat here. It's all good. What's up, Zen? Oh, dude, it's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome. Yeah, despite being a little tired today or whatever, you know, I do feel like I'm in my element, you know, even if this run isn't, like, insane or anything. It's nice just chilling and gaming with you guys. It's a good headspace to be in. A little sloppy, but whatever. What do I think about the gun sounds in San Andreas? Now, speedrunning the game, hearing them all the time. You're not complaining, just saying. I mean, you know, like that issue about like the repeated sound design. You know, if like there's something annoying about the sound design of a game, then when you speedrun it, that's really gonna compound. A really good example of that is in Spyro 3, there's a level called Enchanted Towers where the explosion noise of the statue minigame thing is like way louder than it's supposed to be. But I think stuff like that like is like more just funny than it is like that serious. Like if it's that fucking annoying, you just turn the fucking game down, you know what I mean? Like, I never really saw like, you know, annoying sound design in a game to be like a hugely limiting factor to wanting to speedrun it. Luckily, Spyro 1 has really good sound design, even if it is really buggy at times. And inconsistent perhaps in the song volumes, level to level, but I mean, besides that, I mean, the actual noises in this game are pretty peak. So I guess I'm not really one to talk. Thank you for the 5 gifts, Beard. Love you, dude. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Appreciate the support as always. Slow, man. Very slow ending. Officially a minute behind, but the good news is on these splits we have about 20 to 30 seconds to save in Metalhead. So let's secure some of that, get back to under a minute behind. Oops. Shit. There we go. Thank you for the good luck, Raisin. No way, no way. Oh, I almost recovered that too, dude. I almost fucking... Ooh. Give me the chicken. That's just so epic. This is so cool. I wonder if I still save time here. I'm like genuinely curious. Like maybe? If I do, it's only a couple seconds at this point. Yo, Shoddy, thank you for the good luck. No, I've never heard of any Spyro sweets. You know, there is it's pretty well documented. There's some like fast food chains like Taco Bell that had like Spyro toys back when the second and third games came out. And of course, when Reignited came out, there was a ton of like, you know, really gaudy, you know, whatever, like memorabilia shat out by whatever Activision's, you know, on Target shelves you can get like a shitty Spyro keychain or whatever the fuck, like. So there's a lot of that, you know, post 2018 that we still, you know, people who like Spyro merch still get the remnants of, you know. Another example is like those controller holder statues. I have like fucking like 3 of those. Just from like various like holiday gifts and stuff. Yeah, and then not to mention Skylanders merch. Like, it's all cheap. Like, and I don't mean to be rude to anyone who likes, you know, whatever, their Spyro plastic fucking toys or whatever, but it's all pretty just cheap bullshit, you know, no matter what we're talking about. Some of it more sought after than others, but it's all just fucking, what's the word? Potpourri. But it's all good, you know. You could tell I'm not very materialistic in the fucking, in the plushie department, you know. So. Yeah, I do have a Spyro onesie. I don't really wear it though. I may have gotten rid of it since I fucking like wore it like at a GDQ. I wore it at the fucking Spyro Summit thing I did last year. I've just worn that a lot, and it's just like, to me it's like a very unoriginal costume, so it's just like, I don't know. I feel like that onesie has run its course for me. Like, it was fun to wear once or twice, but like, it's so big and unruly too, it's like I don't really feel the need to like save it for every Halloween or whatever. I still gotta do my my Runescape character cosplay. The fucking monk robes and a party hat that I got off fucking Etsy. And the Amulet of Glory if I still have that. Oh, I forgot the flame charge. Hot take, lay it on me. Cosplay should be a global Twitch phenomenon. Oh, you mean like you want to see streamers doing more cosplay? I mean, it's a pretty common thing amongst a lot of streamers. Like, you'd be hard pressed to like just search the Twitch directory and like not find somebody cosplaying something and streaming. Like, for example, I'm cosplaying as a homeless guy. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. I guess I have to flame this. I'm an idiot. Just not paying attention at all. Should have grabbed the mushroom earlier. Oh, thank you, Shoddy. What would I cosplay as? I don't know. As I've just shared, like, I'm not super, like, interested in cosplaying. Like, yeah, I'll, like, you know, make a Halloween costume work with Sarah. You know, if she wants to dress up as something, I'll, like, dress as the complimenting character. Like, when she, dressed as Miss Bellum from Powerpuff Girls, I was the mayor. She, like, dyed my beard white and shit. It was really funny. But, I mean, beyond that, I'm not big on the whole dress-up, guys. Like, you're asking the wrong guy. It's unsatisfied for you watching me escape all the lives. Yeah, I hear you. We don't need them, so we don't get them. Nobody has any chill? Are you going through it, Moon Dancer? I hope your day gets better, if that's what you mean. And hey, by the way, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is alive after a strenuous work week. I was actually out for kind of a, you know, afternoon walk today before stream, and man, nobody was out, or like nobody's car was in like the parking lot. Like even normally during the week, obviously there'll be less car. You know, everyone's at their job, right? I'm the fucking degenerate that like sits at home and fucking plays video games all day. Most of the people in my apartment complex, you know, they have to drive somewhere for work. I know, a novel concept for me. But today it was like, it seemed like more cars were out than normal. It's like I think everyone was like playing catch up or something maybe. That might have failed. Okay, we got it. Phew. Yeah, it is a beautiful sunny day as well. It's sunny but still cold, which I love. So yeah, I had a nice walk today. Any plans tomorrow for Valentine's Day? Yeah, we're gonna stay in and cook and get a cat as well. We're planning on going to the cat cafe today to get a new kitty. So that's kind of what our Valentine's Day is gonna be consisting of. We're not gonna like go out to a restaurant or anything. I did buy a nice ribeye steak. I'm gonna do some mashed potatoes. I'm gonna do a nice big dinner tomorrow at home. Pray for me. Fuck! I turned in left a little too hard, jumped a little too... I think if I'd have stayed straight there before that bonk, I would have been fine. Cool. I'm gonna not do the turnaround, just out of an abundance of safety. I'm gonna not do the turnaround this time. I'll just do this. Yeah, definitely could have had that inner castle strat there for sure. Just a little off, just ever so slightly off with it. All of that for a 1 second time save, by the way. Should probably grab that life, but I'm gonna opt not to. Oh, come on, Green, work with me. The snipe. Pretty disgusting Lofty there. What's up, Resident Evil? Long time no see. You've been busy lately. I'm glad to hear that, man. I hope life is treating you well, and I'm doing alright myself as well. Welcome, dude. Grab these. Don't forget that. Thank you, Chawson. That's always been your least favorite level? Yeah. Lofty's pretty divisive. People either love it or hate it, I've noticed. And you tend to hate it if you've played this game recently, is another thing I've noticed. The people who love it are like, oh yeah, you know, like that's the nostalgia and the music. The people that hate it are like the speedrunners, you know? Like, fuck this level. GTR, thank you for the sub, man, welcome. Get the Jordy strat here. I did that sloppy. Couldn't decide what I wanted to do with this. Hope he did not see me. This is trash. Oh my god, man, that was absolutely awful. Just fucking let them go down. And Kyle with the Prime. Thank you so much, Kyle. Hope you're having a nice day today. That's the hype pipe. I hit the peace pipe, the beat pipe, the beat pipe. Oh. That is the ideal recovery life when you are on wall glide route. Ugh. Here we go. Here we go. Very lucky to have not died there. Good recovery. Sparks sometimes falls asleep. That's the annoying thing about running this category. Spoken like someone who has never speedrun this category. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you, Pro Skater. I hope you're having a good day today as well. What's up, Nione? Love you too. I hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're all having a fabulous Friday. Honestly, my day's just getting better and better the more I do this terrible run. Rip that box, by the way. More time lost for me. No! You know what's so fucked up about that is it didn't even make sense. That's actually the longest vortex in the game. And the funny thing about it is some vortices take longer for you to exit than others, but most of them, it's faster to exit. If the last gem in a level is right next to a vortex, it's a little faster to exit through a vortex than by pause exiting. Except for that one. That one, that doesn't even apply to because it takes so long to fly up out of the roof. So that recovery just made no sense. Even if I had gotten the gem, that recovery was a bad idea. Just like fun little side fact about that. Like that mistake was totally unnecessary. And just bad calls all around by me there. I guess I could have done the vortex strat to get up here, but whatever. So it would have made more sense to just do that, you know. In Persona 5, Morgana is talking about sleep. Yeah, you know, I've never played Persona 5, so I unfortunately cannot relate to your joke or whatever. But I'm sure it is a real knee slapper. I do like the Persona music, though it can be a little grating after a while. Despite getting sick, you're still feeling sick as fuck. I mean, that would make sense. That tends to be the case when you're sick, is that you feel sick. Or unless you mean like metaphorically, like you feel like a badass. I'll have you know you are a badass, Shoddy. Welcome. Fuck, dude. One life at least. At least I have a recovery life. What's up, Hubsy? Pretty new to the channel. Watch me regularly. I'll read the rest of that in a moment. Thank you for watching, by the way. Man, I'm throwing this. Guys, this is really getting ugly, man. I'm sorry to tell you guys. This run, I was really keeping it together respectfully until this point. Now it's just like a joke. My life is a joke. Just gotta keep it together. I gotta try really extra hard not to be a giant crybaby at this moment. So Hubsy asks, what levels are my strengths and weaknesses on the current world record? God, you know what? Like, there's an answer to your question that is escaping me right now. I haven't watched the world record in a while. If someone in the chat knows the answer to that, feel free to share. Yeah. Sorry. I should know the answer to that. I just don't. Off the top of my head. I'm a bit mentally spent. So, sorry. This is not gonna go well for me. Wow. %, in 8 seconds in Terrace, 10 seconds on credit skip. That sounds correct. That sounds correct. There's some other ones too that again are eluding me. And keep in mind, that's just talking, you know, not to get too ranty on the subject, but, you know, keep in mind, that's just like obvious mistake time loss. You know, like, if you compare my artisan's time in world record to the best artisans ever done, recently by Jordy, that's a 16-second difference. That's one whole Nestor skip worth of difference, just in playing the first homeworld more clean than record, which is already, like, pretty like, you want to say mistakeless, but, like, there's a lot of invisible time saved by just being good at this game. You know, beyond the actual obvious time losses and time saves that you see in record. So just keep that in the back of your head. Like, there's a few seconds here, a few seconds there, but a lot of seconds that we're not seeing, you know, just in micro execution adding up. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking, like, where can world record save time? Well, you know, if you want to make the argument about the town square route, which I don't know if you, like, meant to, like, say that as a specific example, but I'll specifically reply to that. It's been timed that the town square route is, like, maybe a second faster than the old route, you know, the current one we do versus the old one. So, like, again, this is like the type of thing where it's like if we're just measuring like routing differences or obvious mistakes, like you're not gonna get the full picture of like the potential time save versus world record. Like, yeah, at a certain point you have to acknowledge that there's some invisible time save from just playing better. And that's gonna be where the bulk of the time save is. It's a frustrating truth to those who are analytically minded. But it is a truth that reveals itself over and over to me as I play this game. So yeah, we could sit here and go back and forth about alternate routes and alternate strats and make sense of all that and add it all up with all the mistakes that are obviously, you know, could have been better in record. And we'll still fall short of like really what the human limit is of this game, you know? Like by a lot. It does not tell the full story. So yeah, that's like all I'm trying to say. Dare I say it hardly tells a fraction of the story, the obvious things. Anyways, just food for thought. Did I get that green there? I'm gonna have to check when I come back. Some pretty suspect. We got it. Please get in there. Hello. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, once again, guys, after this run, I'm going to be checking in with my girlfriend to see what's going on with the whole getting a new cat thing. And if we are getting a new cat today, then I'll go offline after this run. And if we're not, then I might try another run or maybe switch to San Andreas. So just a little update. And yes, we're getting a new cat. Isn't that adorable and amazing? The circle of life is beautiful. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. If audience interest is a concern, well, if audience interest is a concern, then I should not play anything except this game and get world record every run. That's what, if I'm really on that type of pack. But I am not on that pack at the moment. I'm on a just kind of do what I want kind of dealio at the moment. If I'm like fucking mega content pilled to try to get as many viewers and blah blah blah, then I should go offline after this run, make a fucking world record progression video for 120%, you know? Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna just have to go back for that guy anyways, I fucked it up terribly. So yeah, so it's like if I'm trying to min-max it, I basically have to be perfect at this game, and then I exited level like a fucking idiot. I was supposed to death abuse there. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly my head is not in the game here, thinking about such crass, vain topics. So I will move on. You'll never tell me what you want from me? I'm sorry if that was like an upsetting revelation for you, like that I responded that way. I hope you don't hate me for it. I'm sensing some animosity. Let's run back to where we're supposed to go here. Just gonna wait for these Sparkses. Yeah, dude, my bad, Merlin. Like, you know, you don't have to clarify or anything. Like, you're good. And no, I'm sorry for being like I said, a crass and vain piece of shit, you know? Like, it's on me, really. The strat is, like, whenever topics like this come up about, like, oh, what I should and shouldn't do, the strat is you don't say anything. Like, I don't say anything. I have to just say no. I have to, like, let people express what they want and be nice. And, I have to have the discipline, you know? Like, I'm working on it, you know? I'm a work in progress. We got this, you know? Which is, you know, it's a little challenging when you hate the run you're on and yourself. to have that sort of, like, okay, like, just, you know, let it be. Let people say what they want, you know, don't have a response for every little thing, you know? You have to be, that's like part of the zen of it all, right? So no, my apologies for breaking that zen, honestly. There was no need for it. It's all ego and nonsense. Buddhist monks' walks. Yeah, no, I've not seen them. But I'll keep my eye out when I'm on my Buddhist monk walk. Keep my eye out for those orange robes and a limousine carrying the Dalai Lama. They walked for peace from Texas to the capital. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a 3.5 month walk. Wow, that's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. If I did a 3.5 mile walk, I'd be in shambles. Oh god. Thank you, good night, Owl. I was always under the impression that the what is it, like Westboro Baptist Church, like the people who like feign like Christianity, you know, to say, you know, like gays are going to hell, you know, with like picket signs and stuff. I was under the impression that they're not actually like religious. They're just trying to get people to to assault them for litigation purposes. Like it's like not like insurance fraud or whatever, but it's something like along those lines. Like they don't actually give a fuck about like gay people or Christianity. That's what I always thought, like when you talk about Christian protesters. I always thought it was just like a legal, like racket grind type dealio, not actually motivated by any morals whatsoever. which is still disgusting, of course. No, it doesn't make it okay. But it does give me peace to know that people aren't actually, like, that dumb. You know? Even if they are evil, they're not dumb. What's up, Flazuki? Thank you for the good luck. We have a 124 on our hands. Oh no, 125 it looks like. Yeah, that's what I get. This run was gonna 122, I'll say, before I started really throwing it in Dreamweavers. We'll call it like 122able without chokes. Or without like major chokes. We all sound ignorant. Why are we ignorant? What is bothering us to you, or bothering you about us? GG. That was truly a terrible run.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Ganasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered.
Are people actually like that? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob, and I'm happy for the
I guess maybe I am a little ignorant to not really like care too much about what like some extremist, you know, fucking person waves a picket sign about him.
You know what they say.
It's like it seems like the righteous thing to do would be to ignore such noise, you know. It's like to really dwell on like the mindset of someone who's purely like motivated by evil intention or by, you know, putting others down. It just seems like a waste of your own like emotional strength, you know. Dude, yeah, hype for tomorrow, guys. Once again, there's going to be a big race between myself and Saboom tomorrow, and Jordy as well. So stick around for that. I mean, not stick around, but I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for that. I'm going to take like a quick break right now, actually, but if you enjoyed today's run, feel free to drop a gift. I sensed that things got maybe a little weird towards the end there. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying the stream and enjoyed the run. You know, I'm glad I did that run, even though I was definitely not in a great headspace to do runs today. But yeah, hopefully we're hyped for the race tomorrow. And I'll be right back in just a minute before I decide whether I'm going to go offline, okay? So give me just a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Thank you guys so much for watching BRB. And feel free to drop a gift, by the way, or a sub or a membership if you enjoyed today's grind. BRB. The race is going to be at 1 p.m. EST. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is a race tomorrow. Am I just gonna like repeat everything I said? I'll be right back. What is up, everybody? So, good news. I'm not going offline. But I am done playing Spyro today. I'm just not in a good headspace to play any more of this game. I'm glad I did do a run. But, I think I'm gonna switch over to... I would do some San Andreas right now, but honestly, I've been, like... I was racking my brain today, like, trying to get this fucking frame limiter working. Which I'm not even gonna try to explain, but like I really like mentally drained myself trying to get this fucking fucked up version of the game working correctly. And I just don't really feel like facing that again right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just play some Runescape and just chill for today. Because, you know, just the thought of like speedrun grinding and learning is just really just not like something I want to do at this exact moment. Like I said, I'm glad I did what I did today, but yeah, I'm gonna play some RuneScape, I think, and maybe crack open a beer, you know, eat a pickle or something. And yeah, I hope you guys are down with that. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, I am gonna be going offline because song request fucks over my YouTube VODs. So if you want to hang out for the RuneScape vibes, I'll post the link to my Twitch stream in the YouTube chat. And you can feel free to click on that link if you wish. But no pressure. But yeah, there's the link to my Twitch stream in the chat. Feel free to hop on over. But yeah, I think I'm going to go offline on YouTube at this point. So thank you to all my YouTube viewers and to anyone who's still here on YouTube. Again, link to my Twitch stream in the chat. I am going to play some RuneScape and do some song requests. So if you want to hang out and talk, I'm going to stay online there. See you guys over there.